Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Email me directly for pricing, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Today, we are discussing a 2016 Middle East limited edition of 9 pieces created for the dealer Ahmed Siddiqui and Sons. This is the HMC Venturer XL Concept Ice Blue Dial, the Dubai limited edition. The timepiece is 43 millimeters in white gold by 12.9 millimeters thick and from lug to lug, 48.9 millimeters, with a spacing between the lugs of a broad 22 millimeters, and it features a Kudu leather strap. So taking a quick look at the watch, we'll put it on my wrist, which is 16 centimeters circumference. And it has an impressively broad stance for a dress watch, large and saucer-like. It's not excessive across the wrist as it's less than 50 millimeters, and at 12.9 millimeters thick with a domed bezel and generously cambered sapphire, it will fit underneath a dress sleeve or a tight shirt sleeve. But make no mistake, this is an exuberant package for a dress watch. Large, colorful, and visible. It's a handsome timepiece that struts its stuff while being remarkably discreet about branding. So I can recommend it for a wrist as small as 15 centimeters in circumference. Now, taking a look at the hardware and the software, Moser likes to use these Kudu leather straps, and if, like me, you had to Google that animal to know what it looked like, open a new window, keep me streaming. So you see there's a wonderfully minimal tanning of the leather on the top that shows a lot of the underlying flaws of this natural material, which is beautiful and remarkably refined in a deliberately unrefined way. We have a monotone stitch, a sheer cut side showing the layers, and then you can see a more conventional calf skin in electric green on the underside. The green is not visible when the watch is on the wrist. Here's something that Moser does routinely. You have a buckle that's satinated and polished, but you can see the buckle is stainless steel while the case is indubitably hallmarked white gold. Taking a quick look at the dial side and the case flanks, Moser machines and then hand finishes its cases. You can't get these contours if you're just stamping cases. So Moser machines them and then hand finishes them to get this contrast between satin, swelling flanks, and then concave hollows with polish. You can see the lugs are integrated into the case, though they have a little bit of dihedral or a twist to them, and then they're quite beautifully tapered and spare when viewed end on. We have a Moser branded crown in matching white gold. It's an inverse conical profile with a sharp and shallow knurling that's easy to grip. And then we have a rounded domed bezel. We have the ice blue dial. It is a couple of different things that Moser claims as distinctive. First, the fume fade. From bright at the center to dark at the edge, goes from silver white all the way out to a glossy blue cobalt. Then it is a concept dial. Concept dial at Moser means completely unadorned. No dates, no complications, no windows, no statement of national origin, city of origin, or even brand name. So this is a concept dial, completely unadorned. And then the color itself is what Moser calls ice blue, which is a color they use on certain special edition pieces. We have blackened leaf-style hands at center, and we turn it all over, and you can see caliber HMC 327, sharing its name with a famed Chevrolet small block. This is also a high-performance machine. Manufacture movement, including the hard parts. So they're making their own escapement, their own balance, and their own hairspring through their subsidiary Precision Engineering. And of course, they're making the bridges, the plates, and the wheels. It's a manual wind. It has a 3-day power reserve. It has a case-back power reserve indicator, so it is a complication. It beats away at 18,000 vibrations per hour, and it has a handmade overcoil hairspring that allows the watch to keep very even time in any position. It also has a little bit of sports watch architecture to it, as it's fairly thick in construction for durability, and includes a free-sprung balance with a well-anchored full balance bridge. The decoration includes black polished screws. You can see there's a black polished outer crown wheel. The core is satinated. The outer mobile portion of the wheel is polished. And then we have double crested Côte de Genève across the bridges. We have beveling on the edge of the bridges, and you can see that it is quite nicely mirrored. We also have satination on the wheels, and you can see that there's black polish on the barrel itself peeking out from under its bridge. The look, which is designed to read as a 3/4 bridge, even though it's segmented for easier service, is a nod to the Moser pocket watches of the 19th and early 20th century. Today, Moser makes about 1,500 watches a year out of Schaffhausen, Switzerland. They are a significant and rising independent brand, and this watch, inside and out, is emblematic of what they do so well. style, and substance. It's 30 meters water resistant, so don't go taking this 9-piece limited edition into the water. After all, you have a Moser Streamliner for that. Reach out to Team Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.